Nearly 35 people.
हाँ वही बोल रहा हूँ ना।
Over to Kamal sir. वो पब्लिशर के लोग अभी आने पड़ेंगे ना तभी।
सर 1 मिनट में शुरू कर रहे हैं।
अच्छा
पब्लिशर के लोग आ गए सर।
हाँ अभी कॉल कर रहा हूँ।
Hello, sir. Good afternoon, sir. I am here. Priyansh Saxena from JP Medical Publication. I am handling this project.
ओके।
हाजरा सर है ज्वाइन।
Not yet, sir.
प्लीज कॉल हिम।
Okay, sir. Sir is not picking phone. Sir, वो हैदराबाद में कॉन्फ्रेंस में है अभी।
यस
वो-
यस ओके। खिलानी सर यू हैव ज्वाइन।
Sir, we are live on YouTube also.
ओके।
डॉक्टर खिलनानी तो नहीं दिख रहे हैं अभी।
सर खिलानी सर इज ज्वाइनिंग विद इन फ्यू मिनट्स।
ओके।
हिमांशु सर कैन यू अलाउ मी टू प्ले वीडियो
Yes, sir. 1 minute.
and need to check the sound effect also.
Sir, you are the co-host now. You have the rights to share the screen, sir, with the sound.
Where it is in the settings.
No, just play,
Yeah.
click on the share button, sir.
Share. Is my screen visible?
यस सर, यस सर।
Sound
Yes,
is
sir.
visible? Sound?
नहीं।
साउंड
No,
नहीं
sir.
आ रहा है सर।
नहीं आ
Your
रहा
sound
है।
is good.
Sir, you stop the
But,
screen and
video-
again share. वहाँ पे एक option है play share sound
Sound.
करके वो click नहीं
Okay,
किया है आपने।
okay, okay.
नीचे में होता राइट हैंड साइड में।
Kilani sir, you are joined. मेल भी कर दिया आपको मैंने।
क्या
Zoom
वो तो
link।
मैंने ले लिया था।
अच्छा।
टीचर ने हाँ खोला है। डॉक्टर शर्मा दिख रहे हैं, आप दिख रहे हैं, कोई
स्टार्ट कर दिया जाए?
नहीं रुकिए। आप स्टार्ट करिए, थोड़ी स्क्रीन वगैरह को का है। हेलो।
हेलो।
हाँ जस्ट अ मिनट सर।
Can't hear, please.
साउंड आ रहा है सर?
हाँ, अभी yes, yes.
Yes, yes.
वॉइस आ रही है? हेलो सर।
सर खिलानी सर wants to present the screen.
हेलो सर।
कमाल सर आपको स्टॉप करना पड़ेगा, then he will be allowed, sir.
ना कर। Am I visible, sir?
Yes, sir, you are visible.
Okay. Good afternoon, everyone, sir.
Good afternoon,
Good
sir.
afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon, sir.
Hi, sir. Yes, madam is also here. Dr. Kamal?
Can you hear me, sir?
Yes, sir.
Yes,
We can
madam.
start now, sir.
Certainly.
Everyone is ready.
Yeah. On the behalf of
Yes, sir.
National Association of Pharmacology and Therapeutics, it is my proud privilege to welcome you all on this Zoom meeting today, which we are organizing for NPT postgraduate textbook of pharmacology and therapeutics, publisher by JP Medical Publisher, and we will be giving the guidelines for the contributing. Before I can proceed, I will take the opportunity to invite the President, Dr. Ganesh Dhakle sir, to say few words of encouragement to all the contributors. Dr. Ganesh Dhakle sir.
Thank you, sir. Respected General Secretary of the NPT, Praveen Sharma sir, all executives, National Coordinator, Dr. Kamal sir, Khilnani sir, publishers, Mr. Saxena ji, and all well-reputed authors of this NPT PG textbook of pharmacology and therapeutics. All of you know that we have taken this task to go ahead with PG textbook of pharmacology and therapeutics. But this is not the easy task. We have gone for a good clinical practice book last year, though it was having only 14 chapters, but it has taken at least 1 year. And according to my knowledge, for this book, there may be more than 50 plus chapters. So this is a Herculean task, but taken by our association. And for this book, Dr. Khilnani sir and Dr. Kamal sir is acting as editor of this book. So I request all authors to please take the care that whenever you are writing the chapter, all portions should be covered in that chapter, including the recent advances. And please follow the time limit, whatever it has been given by the association. And again, see that there will be a less number of corrections. So with this, I wish you all the best for this book. Thank you so much for giving the chance. Thank you. Over to Kamal sir.
Thank you, Ganesh Dhakle sir, our Honorable National President, words of wisdom. Now I take this opportunity to invite our very much energetic General Secretary, Dr. Sharma sir, to please say a few words to all the contributors and encourage them. Dr. P.K. Sharma sir.
Thank you very much, sir. Respected President, sir, National Coordinator, sir, the editor of our book, Dr. Gurudas, sir, executive members, all respected authors. Today, I am really proud of our association. I was behind Dr. Kamal since long. Actually, I personally feel that academic association has certain bound responsibilities. One of them is CME that we are doing in the form of uh, conferences, in the form of workshops. Another is to provide opportunities for the members to publish. That also we have started and progressing very fast in the form of journal. Third, I feel is to protect the academic interest of the members. That also we are fighting at our own level. But most important responsibility of an association, I feel, is to come up with a textbook because this is forever. And I'm very happy that we are going for this PG textbook rather than I was initially actually thinking that we can go for a UG textbook also. But I think this is a better move that we are going for a PG textbook because we can convert it anytime, a portion of it, into a UG textbook that definitely we would try to have. So I'm really thank you. I thank you, Dr. Kamal, and I thank you all the authors, Dr. Khilnani sir, and I'm very sure that we will be able to do it within a year. Because sir is saying it is a Herculean task, I do agree. But we have so many authors who will take care of their chapters, and I really believe that all of us will devote sufficient time so that we come up with this gem in India. Thank you very much, sir. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Dr. P.K. Sharma sir. And now with the permission of Honorable National President, I just am proceeding with the further proceeding of this meeting. NPT PG textbook of pharmacology and therapeutics. My screen is visible.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So NPT is a national platform for the MD pharmacologists, as we are all aware of, which is promoting pharmacology and therapeutics nationally. It is having a strong academic and clinical engagement, which is bridging academia, research, and practice. And this is the vision that NPT clinically integrate pharmacology, and we should move from bench side to the bedside transition. So writing the textbook is further move in that direction, and it is also our vision that it will be able to provide global identity for all the pharmacologists. NPT uh, through various activities and through publication process, and we will be able to produce future ready MD pharmacology professionals. Mission of the NPT is to promote the rational therapeutics, strengthen research culture, national and international collaboration, and along with the academic leadership development that we are already excellently doing in various domains. Why this textbook? It is the need for a clinical oriented postgraduate textbook, which is lacking in the market, as we are already aware of. Even not a single competitor is provided for that is exclusively multi-authored textbook of postgraduate pharmacology in the market. And today with us, Mr. Priyansh Saxena, who is the development editor. I just wanted to welcome on behalf of National Association of Pharmacology and Therapeutics, and Sabya Sachi Hajra, who is director publishing PG from JP, and it is the constant encouragement of the owner and director, uh, CEO of JP Publisher, Mr. Vij, who is taking exclusively and personally interest in our project and encouraging in lot many ways. I have had a meeting last month. I have updated to all the members, and we had a lot of deliberation during face-to-face conversation. We will be able to provide integration of pharmacology and therapeutics, standardized academic content, and uh, we will be able to develop national academic legacy. Its academic significance, it will be for MD, MBBS, and the interested clinicians who are having lot many interest, because bench side or clinical domain always require the knowledge of the pharmacology and therapeutics. We will be able to address the global standard reference approach through the textbook. We will be able to focus on clinical application of our specialty and to develop a culture of evidence medicine. It will be able to bridge the gap of basic to clinical pharmacology, improve therapeutic decisions, support clinical roles, and strengthen interdisciplinary approach. The way forward, we will be today having an interaction with the editors of all the contributors and the publishers, clarify the guidelines and the timelines, resolve contributor queries, build a national academic legacy. With all these words, I'm just inviting the editor of the book, senior editor, Dr. Gurudas Khilnani, who will be able to deliver the more content related to that. Dr. Gurudas Khilnani. Thank you very much, sir. And please brief all the contributors with your presentation. Thank you.
Am I audible, sir?
Yes, sir.
Uh, can I have the presentation screen from your side?
Sir, I'm stopping here. You can start presentation. You can share.
Okay. Just a minute, sir. Sharing is not turned on.
Now it's turned on, sir. Now it's turned on.
Okay. Yes. Fire. Double. Is the screen visible?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, it is visible.
Yeah.
Khilnani, sir, I just wanted to update you that today, along with us, we are having 58 contributors of the upcoming textbook and project
Very
who are
good.
participating in this meeting.
Yes.
And it says the importance of this project and how much enthusiastic of various contributors. Thank you, all the contributors. Thank you very much.
Respected Dr. Kamal, the national coordinator and the key person in the project of book. Dr. Dakle, Dr. Sharma, fellow colleagues. Here I will be presenting few things. We all are actually authors. We have contributed a lot in our lifetime. But there are few guidelines which we should share so that we can frame the text in accordingly. Now, the publisher has given checklist to ensure that the manuscript follows the agreed content plan and is within the planned length. And 45 days are given for each chapter. Now, digital files to be named accordingly, for example, chapter number and book name, say chapter 1, NPT, this. So this you will come across later on also. Number and cite all figures and tables in the text. Do not include figures, tables within the text. Type captions and tables at the end of manuscript. Supply every photo, including borrowed ones, as a separate unlabeled TIFF image or JPG file at a minimum width of 1200 pixels. Do not embed photos in Word or PowerPoint files. Supply full details of the borrowed figures along with signed permissions if you are using them from other sources. Cite all references in the text and supply full bibliographic details and keep a copy of everything you are submitting. That's very important. The format is suggested is each chapter should carry a title page with the chapter title, author names, designation, institutional affiliations, and contact details, followed by the main text, tables, figures, legends, and references. Type in Word using American English with a font size 10. Font typeset is Calibri. We usually use Roman, but suggested is Calibri. And page setting is normal page margins. The manuscript format, the total words is a actually bone of contention. Chapter, it depends on the size of the chapter. But what I have found is in Goodman Gilman, approximately 1250 words are per page. In Katzung, it is 860. In uh, our standard other textbooks, it is around 580. For example, Tripathi, it is 550. And the average number of pages is 15 to 20. So that point is to be kept in mind while we are writing a manuscript. There is no limit to the illustrations or photographs. Chapter headings and subheadings template as per the discussion with the editors for individual chapters. So we'll find out a common template. What should be the chapter headings and the subheadings, and they will be supplied to you. Please structure them so that there is a maximum of 6 levels of the heading within each chapter. For example, main heading, then second heading, the third subset, fourth subset, but not more than 6 levels. Type style Microsoft 210 2007 or 203. I think 10 and above for 2010 will be the best preferred format for texting so that it can be the data can be transferred easily from in other formats. Please, is it audible? Yes.
Yes, yes, sir.
Please,
Go
Yeah,
ahead.
loud and clear, sir.
any question?
No, sir. Go ahead.
Oh, please define abbreviations in the first time they appear in the chapter. There is no need to define standard terminologies such as DNA, RNA, or element, Fe, PB. They are all well known internationally. But if there is a doubt, always describe in the first time. Greek or other special symbols can get lost during processing. That is very important. I have actually personally found it. Therefore, highlighting them is important. Color highlighting needed in the Greek words. Type each chapter in the order text, captions, tables. Do not place illustrations, captions, or tables within the text section. References, book, journal, compendium, official publication can be cited, and when citing, use Vancouver style. It is well known. And usually, when more than 3 authors are there, use surname and 3 authors et al. Ensure that all tables and figures are cited in the text, but not included. The typesetter will place the tables and figures in the first available location after its citation. Please don't use flags such as place figure 5 here because the typesetter will find the space for that. Number tables as N1, N2, N3, where N is the chapter number. Number figures as N1, N2, N3, where N is the chapter number. And order should be cited in the text. Caption of the table should be short and it may indicate what is there in the table. Additional elaboration, if required, should be put in the footnote. And footnote usually always have the abbreviations which are used in the tables. And the body of tables should be supplied in Word, preferably using the table menu rather than drawing the table because the transfer of the data would be difficult or distorted. Figures and diagrams, captions, supply a caption for every figure. Figure grouping can be done if they are linked, say 2.41 to add A, 2.4B, 2.C. Otherwise, if they are not linked to a particular theme, use separate figure, numbers, and captions. Type captions at the end of the manuscript and supply figures as separate files, not within the text. Photos can be colored or black and white and supply each photo, borrowed photos as a separate and unlabeled TIFF JPG image with 1200 pixels wide, 118 pixels centimeter or image width of not less than 10 centimeter. These points should be kept in mind because it will reduce the editing time actually. Do not embed photos in the Word or PowerPoint. Labels and symbols, for example, arrowheads, if these are needed, supply a labeled version for the typesetter to follow, as well as an unlabeled copy also. This can be in the any electronic format, PDF or other. Define symbols and abbreviations in the caption of the photo. Do not crop photos to shapes other than the standard proportions. 35 millimeter analog film. Usually aspect photos for ratio for photos 2 to 3. Unless cropping is essential, but that should be communicated. Disguise patient's identity. Color production. Color reproduction will be as it and may not exactly match the color balance you see in the screen. So there will be some difference between the color which we have given and that is printed. You must know, we all must know. Artwork diagrams, graphs, drawings, publisher will redraw all artwork in-house style. So we have to give the line diagrams, flow diagrams, algorithms, or whatever you want to send it your own. They will prepare the final copy. Do not hire professional services. Supply material in any following formats. Copy of the figure from another publication with or without annotation relating to adaptations as PDF, TIFF, or JPEG. Hand-drawn sketches which should be legible in visibility as well as in writing. As a PDF, TIFF, or JPG image, illustration created in Excel, Word, PowerPoint, or other easily readable format. Please do not supply files in Adobe Illustrator, Corel Draw, or other drawing packages without discussing beforehand. Electronic scans files are preferred for all of the above, although you can use the post heads also. Borrowed material permissions. Permission is an essential component of ethics. Permissions required for tables, artwork, diagrams that have not been substantially modified. Photos. If you borrow a photo, you must obtain high resolution copy to submit with the rest of the manuscript, as well as permission. Long text quotations which contain more than 400 words. One important variation is the previously unpublished photographs which are supplied by friends and colleagues need not to be having permission, but acknowledgement has to be done just as the courtesy of. a line in the caption, and you must supply a high-resolution copy of the photo. Now, NPT itself has framed the guidelines, which we all know also. I will be hurriedly telling you, but please remember, this is a maiden attempt, a premier due general textbook. It is not in existence today. Therefore, put your best efforts. Please create original work. Do not follow the herd. There are so many books available. Please do not cut paste. The NPT is designed for this book is designed for graduating and postgraduate students, but also for clinicians who need the reference of the pharmacology for their better clinical work. The style, depth, and quality of the contributions must match those of globally recognized standard references, and many examples are there, what we follow till date. Syntax language should be clear, comprehensible to everyone. Text should not leave room for misinterpretation. Language should not be ambiguous. Punctuation should be used appropriately, and you may use English assistance for this purpose. And each chapter should be written in a clinically oriented, evidence-based manner. In my impression, single person's opinion, they matter, but there should be a reason for the statement. Because ultimately someone would ask why it is this sentence is here. You may use English assistance if you feel so. Structuring chapter, logical, consistent format that facilitates easy learning. That is very, very important. Avoid duplication, particularly when we are describing a table or photo, but the text is already there in the manuscript. And this point has to be, because it will reduce the size. A brief introduction followed by a brief background knowledge of basic science is very, very important. When we are discussing ANS, we need to know the anatomy, key anatomical finds of the ANS. Main body, main body usually has the classification, mechanism of action, kinetics, the dynamics, uses, adverse effects, contraindications, interactions. They all are there and special considerations. My request is that you can devise something which is more appealing and more, it provides more opportunity to learn, particularly clinicians. So classification may be based on clinical utility. Two examples I can give. Anti-epileptic drugs. Are they anti-epileptic drugs or anti-seizure drugs? Anti-diabetic drugs. Can we use anti-hyperglycemic drugs or anti-diabetic drugs? I mean, things which, and then once the title is ascertained, then you can classify the entire diabetic drugs differently. But that will give more idea about their mechanism of action, key therapeutic action, or key indication. Innovate. This is a time you use maximum wits and give something new to the medical fraternity and pharmacologists. You may devise newer versions accordingly. Authorship responsibilities, we all know declarations to be submitted confirming that the work submitted is original, self-written, not proxy. Please do not ask your junior SR, and particularly JR, to write, and then you start the editing, have a scold of him and rewrite. Please do not do this. I am taking this liberty to discuss at the very outset because this usually happens. Take little pains, use your best experience and give the best material for the learning. Write, type yourself. If you are not efficient, then you may use office assistants. Do not delegate work to PGs. Ensure conceptual clarity, accuracy, and adherence to academic excellence and ethics. Scholarship, ethics, and integrity will be reflected in your manuscript. artificial intelligence tools are increasingly used for manuscript making. Limited use is suggested. The intellectual content analysis and interpretation must entirely be author's own work. Generating primary text or scientific explanations using IB at many places is done. We usually, I personally feel I will not use it because other it will be a passive way of presentation. Any supportive use of AI tools must be transparently declared in the author's declaration form at the time of submission. Case challenge is always better to be included each chapter with a solution at the end of chapter. It will provide better learning opportunity for the postgraduates as well. Ongoing research and recent advances should be included so that the residents start thinking beyond what is present. To further enhance the clinical applicability of book, a clinical utility box must be given. Common brand names, common doses suitably if there is a space, but the box should be in such a way that publisher accepts it. Any suggestion for this will be welcome. Timely submission is essential. 45 days, I mean 6 weeks, to maintain the editorial workflow and ensure the smooth progress of the book. Delays in submission may adversely affect the inclusion of chapters. Actually, this has happened. I invited very key person for a chapter in my previous book, and we kept on waiting. 1 month, 2 months, 3 months, 4 months. Ultimately, one good day we decided we tell him, thank you, sir. So this should not happen with you also. Do not intend or wait to write in the last few days. कि लिख देंगे कोई बात नहीं. Complacency should not be there. We should be active right from the day one. Acceptance and rejection is subject to reviews by the editorial team. We may suggest you revision. We may accept, or sometimes we don't want it but could be rejected, and that will be communicated in due course of time. Copyright, intellectual property implies agreement to transfer copyright to Pharmacology Association (NPT), and this must be clear to all authors. Authors shall have a right to use the content for academic teaching and personal professional presentations. Author must ensure that the material submitted is original. Again, I am reiterating, original and free from infringement of the third-party copyrights. Figures, tables, data are adapted, reproduced, permissions are needed. Plagiarism, ethical standards, more than 10% probably will be the reason for revision or rejection. Therefore, make your own manuscript and text. Follow the highest ethical standards as per the Committee on Publication Ethics Guidelines, which you can download. So in conclusion, this is a unique opportunity for all of us. Let us make the best use of our experience and skills in contributing in this maiden multi-author textbook of pharmacology by the National Association of Pharmacologists and Therapeutics. And you are always free to discuss in WhatsApp group with Dr. Kamal, who is all proactive and active, and also with me anytime. You are welcome. And thank you so much for attending.
Thank you very much, Dr. Gurdas Khilani, sir, for this excellent deliberation that you have explained each and everything for our upcoming project. We will be soon opening the house for the open discussion from all the contributors. If it will not be possible to take the opportunity from every contributor, then WhatsApp group shall remain open, and you can also start putting the comments and suggestions in the WhatsApp group also, because within 1 hour it may not be possible to cover each and everything. But let me explain certain things right from the beginning, as you all are the very enthusiastic contributors. This is one of the dream project of the National Association of Pharmacology and Therapeutics. And since I have given the shape of to the NPT. I can say you that the work on this project that the National Association textbook of pharmacology and therapeutics has started around 8 years before, even before NPT has came into existence, and we were working behind the scene. So we are very much optimistic for this project, and we just want to convey all the contributors that we want to produce a kind of the textbook which is uh, generally not available in the market. And as few things I would like to make in the clear that the each chapter should be sufficiently provided with the anatomy and pathophysiology before beginning a chapter. And if you think that history is also very much interesting before putting uh, each chapter, you can start some examples of giving the history, historical aspect also, because uh, historical aspect give a lot of interest. It creates a lot of interest among the readers. So before each chapter, uh, anatomy, physiology, and pathophysiology should be specifically given to that much extent that a reader need not to consult another uh, pathophysiology textbook. He should be having a good background of the pathophysiology, and especially the target medicine, target of the drugs. If we can explain in the beginning, then it will be easy to cover the chapter later on. And related to the artificial intelligence use, which is very much in the mind of every person, uh, I am having with me Mr. Priyansh Saxena from JP Publisher. He will be able to tell you. Uh, Priyansh, can you deliberate to our contributor whether any existing mechanism is existing that you can identify that the contents have been generated from AI use?
Yes, sir. Good afternoon. We have a authenticate tool. We check the AI generated tools and we copy it from any other sources.
So, like plagiarism, they are having
There are two,
the
yes, sir. There are two types of plagiarism. One from other sources like books and genders. One from AI source. We can
yes,
find both by our tools.
yes. And you are having the capability of that the which can detect that the entire content has been generated by artificial intelligence.
Yeah, they also there is a file PDF file which is a report, similarity report, and there are the highlight things where, and there are the source name also in this where from where they can copy it and where from they can find that.
So NPT for the our textbook is not totally prohibiting the use of the AI, but its use must be in a limited manner, because we all know that sometimes the generated information of the artificial intelligence may not be accurate, and it is the responsibility of the contributor that the information that he has provided must be quite accurate, and it must be scientifically sound, which sometimes may not be possible with the use of the AI. However, the explanation and other things, if for the use of the contributor himself, he can use the AI, but it should be in the limited and structured manner. Uh, with these words, I'm just opening this house to all the contributors. They can raise hand, and we will be able to take a few selected queries from the contributors. One query is from Madam Dimple Mehta. She is asking, sir, can we use the images from Google? Hilani, sir.
Sir, what is the question?
Question is, can we use the images from Google?
Google images are generally considered in public domain, but in many Google images, there is a copyright mark. Now, this, I think we have to discuss it out. Should we use it, or the author should modify the image at her own, his own level?
Dr.
Sir, as
Gurudas
far
sir, Dr.
हाँ सर
Gurudas sir, this would be very important discussion actually. तो मुझे I really feel that we should be able to draw a diagram with our own hand, even if it is inspired by the Google, and then we should have some artist who can convert it into in Corel Draw into an image. That would always be better rather than having copyrighted photographs in our book.
Yes,
s-
yes, we have our InDesign team which redevelop the figures here. You can give us figures and you can mark that this is want to be modified. We can modify it.
Sir,
In
there are
Perfect.
house.
two kind
We have
two
a
kind
design
of
team.
the images that are available on the Google that is totally copyrighted issue. Other is that say for example WHO ladder for the NACID pain assessment. So it is not having that kind of the copyrighted issue. So even if you are giving it for reference use in your chapter, you can always ask publisher to redraw it. That can be redrawn by the publisher. Am I right, Mr. Saxena?
sir I
Uh,
want to say one thing
Yes, sir. Yes,
that
sir. We can
when
redraw.
just
If
one
you
point
want, we can
that
redraw it.
I,
yes.
what I want to say, when an author is writing a chapter, he has so many things in his mind, and he should draw image himself or herself. Then finalization can be done by at the editorial or publisher level.
There is a question from Mr. Sen. Mr. Sen, your speaker is on. You can speak. Dr. Sukanta Sen.
सर ये पूछ रहा था कि अगर कोई भी टेक्स्ट से रिलेटेड जो
Yes.
आर्टिकल ऑलरेडी पब्लिश्ड है उस
Yes.
डायग्राम को रिपब्लिश करने के लिए इंडिविजुअल ऑथर क्या उससे कॉपीराइट रिक्वेस्ट भेज सकता है?
Yes, you can send a copyright request to the original author. And meanwhile, you can also give with the note that kind of the image or the other thing that it is having copyrighted issue. So that can be taken care of during the process of publication after the discussion with the publisher.
Dr. Sukanta,
हाँ
जब
सर
when you take permission, you should always take permission that I can change it wherever required. Because we should not try something, suppose already it is published in some journal or somewhere, and I put it directly in my textbook, that doesn't look good. So we should make certain changes in that, but the idea is from that article. So we should take that permission that I will change it wherever required.
ओके सर
My question, sir. Khildani sir has mentioned in the presentation that you should cite all references in the text. But generally in the textbook, these references are written at the end of the chapter. And these in the text, generally, if it is a published publishing article, then we are writing the references. So what is your say on this?
I am speaking on it. What I said is cite the reference as we usually do, superscribed number or something else. The reference would come at the end as in a different file.
But in the book, generally, it is not given, sir.
Now that will
Superscript.
be the
Dr. Dakle sir,
Huh,
if
go
you
ahead.
see that is this Harvard system, like in Goodman Gilman, the uh, concept is cited in the paragraph, and in the end references, that is why we call them reference textbooks na. So whatever we are writing, we will give a reference for that. That is why we have actually decided that we'll call it a PG textbook, because that is a
Uh,
reference book.
Sir, related to the reference, we have decided that as in the standard textbook it is followed, that at the end of each chapter they usually provide the further readings or reference from where it is taken. While usually when we are writing our thesis from word to word or paragraph to paragraph, sometimes sentence, we are providing the reference. That kind of reference information is not needed for this textbook. You
Yes, yes,
can
that is I am saying. Yes, yes.
yes, we can provide it all the list of the references at the end of the book that is falling under the category of the further reading. This is the practice that is usually
Dr.
followed by.
Dr. Kamal, please rethink about it, because then it will become a UG textbook. Then you cannot call it a PG textbook. Because even if we don't give reference for every statement, but the concept that we have taken in paragraph or something, we should have reference for that, like we do it in thesis also. Because if it is without reference, then we cannot call it a PG textbook.
Sir, whatever practice is being followed in the standard textbook,
Just
we
see
will
the
try to.
see the Goodman Gilman, na?
Yes, yes.
We should
So
follow that.
whatever practice is being followed, we will be deciding at the editor level, and we will be able to communicate. We cannot say that yes, because it is the first meeting, each and everything has been decided. Maybe some things decided, or if there are gap, that we will try to fulfill at later stages also. And we will also be holding similar kind of the meeting in future also. Say for example, 15 days or in the mid of 45 days or after 1 month, so that contributors may remain updated. So whatever your suggestion, it is duly acknowledged, and we will try to follow the guidelines which is standard and followed by the standard textbook.
Yes, definitely think over it, sir, and let it communicate to all the authors before start of the writing by all the authors, because this is very important. If you go ahead
Yes.
with writing the reference for every paragraph, then it becomes difficult for all the authors to go ahead with that one. So think over it and let it communicate to all the authors.
Yes. Sir, we are keeping this meeting on unmuted mode, and I will try to ask and request every contributors. They can unmute by raising the hand, and they can ask directly their question.
Sir,
Please
good
raise
evening.
the hand. Yes, please introduce yourself and ask the question.
Good evening. First of all, congratulations for the greatest effect NPT has taken. And thank you very much for considering all the senior faculty and other professors across the country to contribute a good cause for the postgraduate curriculum, sir. Congratulations. I have just small questions, sir. You said 45 days. This 45 days starts from today onwards, or any specific day you are keeping as a last day to submit the material to you or to the publisher, sir?
Madam, the day will be starting from today because this is the first meeting we are organizing. And you will agree with me that if we will give 6 months to each contributor, no textbook will be able to come into shape. Each and every contributor will take its own time, and books, such kind of the project cannot be completed at the behest of each and every contributor. So timeline is very important, because after submission of your all the text related to the chapter, editors along with the publisher has to make huge kind of the efforts behind the scene before the book is coming into the final shape. So timeline is really very important, and we will start day one from today. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
So,
I'm, yes, hello, I'm Dr. Nusrat, Associate Professor from Hamdard Institute of Medical Sciences. And I had one question, like for prescription writing, or if we call it good prescription practices. So we take most of the matter from the WHO guidelines. So again, do we need to take permission from the WHO, or these guidelines are already set for people to be used?
See, yeah, for WHO guidelines, you need not take the permission, because they obviously have been created for the use of across the world. But you need to provide reference that these are the WHO guidelines, and at appropriate place, if you are giving the reference related to that, that are fine. And important guidelines you can mention, but if you are writing word by word each and every guidelines from copying from the document of WHO, I feel you can understand this may not be permissible, because then the chapter will be called written by the WHO, not by you. So,
No, absolutely.
So you need to take care of that, and you may follow a balance between that. And of course, it would be a good practice if you can always give that reference has been taken from WHO.
Yes.
Good afternoon, sir.
What about
I
the
had this.
definitions?
One by
If
one.
I want to
Yes,
write a
one by one.
definition,
Please introduce first yourself and then
so I am Sheikh
ask
Sabir
question.
Rahman from Professor Chandra Sen Government Medical College, West Bengal, and I am asking what about the definitions? Because definitions appears different in different books. What book, what textbook is the standard? Uh, do I need to take the definition from Goodman Gilman or from Katzang, or how to reference that?
Sir, as far as my understanding, it says definition is not much problem in the text like pharmacology and therapeutics. Somewhere times it might be needed, but it is a more problem related to the specialty like preventive and social medicine, where word to word definitions are important. But if you are thinking that a particular definition is to be taken from a particular reference, then of course with the reference you can take it, or otherwise you can, in your words, you can also explain the definition. That is allowed, because since it is a national project, if we are describing in standard words, it will be acceptable. There are no issues.
Good afternoon, sir. Dr.
Yes.
Sangeet.
Yes. Introduce and then you can ask your question.
Pardon, sir?
Go ahead, madam.
Introduce yourself and then you can ask
Yes,
question.
sir. I'm Dr. Sangeeta Bhamra from Government Medical College, Chandigarh. I had just simple question. Do we need to follow some color scheme while writing this for titles, headings, subheadings? Do we need to follow a uniform color scheme throughout the book?
Mr. Saxena will be able to deliberate on this question. Priyan Saxena? I feel he has not lost the connection, but as far as my understanding says, the final color settings will be decided at the time of the publication. So there are no particular guidelines. We will ask a publisher in between, because during the entire project, we will be in touch with the publisher, and soon each and every editor or contributor will be in the direct touch with the publisher itself, and they can take the further guidance from the publisher also, wherever possible.
Just one more thing, sir. Will it be a uniform practice that we write case study in the beginning of a chapter, and in the end we write its solution throughout the book?
If you are giving the case study, it is fine, because we have decided that much information, if we can obtain from the contributor, it is better. Editor can cut short it, but they cannot regenerate the information or enhance the information. You can understand the problem of the editors also. So during the process of editing, adding is more difficult, but if we are...
I am asking, should we provide the case?
Yes, you should provide the case studies also.
Sure, sir. Sure. Thank you, sir.
Dr. Padyal, sir, you wanted to ask some question?
Yes, sir. It was related to that now, since many people are asking references, which one, WHO, other things.
Yes.
Now, even at national level, ICMR has published standard treatment guidelines, which earlier were not there. So people can refer to that also.
Yes. So as we are having experienced contributors from our list of the contributors, like Dr. Padyal, who are already having the experience in writing the book. So we will be keeping open the discussion in the WhatsApp group, and further queries can be always asked in the WhatsApp group also. Contributors may give suggestions related to the book also. How the book should, what they see, their expectation from the book. Major sir, Major Jitendra sir, Madam
Yes, sir.
Surya Gupta, yes please.
Yeah.
Unmute.
Am I audible to you, sir?
Yeah, Major sir. Yes.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes. Am I audible, sir?
Yes, yes, you are audible.
Yeah, I think, like, sir, a very exhaustive and very fruitful explanation has been given by all the important contributors. I just feel, sir, like, if we can keep a table, in like a clinical pearl in the text or after some important point, if the clinical pearls can be added into the textbook, so that will be really good. As sir is saying, even the clinicians would be referring this book. So I just suggest I'll just share a sample also that how we propose to keep a box which is suggestive of clinical pearls uh, after some important point in the chapters.
This
Kilnani
is a
sir.
really very, very good suggestion, and Khilnani sir will be able to explain it more probably. Khilnani sir?
Sir, including clinical pulse will always be welcome. It will enhance the utility of book for clinicians, and the only thing is clinical pearl should be such that it addresses to the needs of the clinicians, not the rare ones.
Yeah, sir. I mean, we should keep this thing in our mind, and we should be able to generate such information.
It's a good suggestion, I would say.
It is a good
Thank you, sir.
suggestion.
Thank you.
Yes.
Thank you, sir.
So we are
can I add
exclusively,
something?
yeah.
Yes,
So
yes,
we are
madam.
exclusively doing,
Yes,
Sir Dr.
yes.
Dinesh here. So we are exclusively doing for the MD pharmacology.
Yes, sir.
So we can align with the curriculum. For example,
Yes.
take any chapter, the competencies are given. And
Yes.
similarly, even some of the other things, research, education, all things are given. So we need to add all. I think one of the things which we need to add in the topics is also teaching, learning method and assessment, which is part of the curriculum now.
Sir, we need to make a discussion at the editorial level because we are expecting that book is not only meant for the postgraduate student pharmacology for the Indian student, but it will be applicable to subcontinent or at the international level if
Yeah.
a publisher feels so. So if
Yeah,
we
yeah.
try
That
to
if that
make
is more
exclusive,
clear, we can align
yes,
accordingly.
yes, yes. So if we exclusively trying to mention that it is as per the CBSE and we will give a lot of stress on that, then international aspect might be compromised. You will agree with me.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
we will have reach a conclusion on this and at the editorial level itself, and then we can always update.
It
But
would
this is
be nice to see, sir. It would be
yes,
nice to see number of MD pharmacology which are enrolling per year. What is
yes,
the
yes,
number? Which is our
yes,
audience? So then we are
yes.
expanding. Then we are expanding to which type of audience? Because
But
ultimately,
yes,
you will look at
yes.
numbers which are sold.
Yes, yes, yes. Sir, your suggestion is very good. At least what my understanding says, you wanted to say that most of the things that are already given in the NMC curriculum for the postgraduate, they should not be missed out from the book. Of course, the added information can be provided, but that information should not be lacking because,
Sure, sure.
yeah, yeah. Thank you.
Sir, can I speak?
Yes, yes, madam, please.
Yes, yes. I just wanted to know because
Please
we are.
introduce yourself, then ask the question.
Oh, yes. I'm Dr. Lopamudra, Dr. Professor Lopamudra Chaudhary, HOD now, Department of Pharmacology, Jalpaiguri Medical College at present. So I just wanted to know because we are so many authors, I think there should be some uniformity in the formatting of each chapter. For example, we can start with history, then we can go for this anatomy or physiology applied related to the chapter, then we can go for the we can just format in the way we are writing, okay, and at the last we can go for applied pharmacology or applied part of the pharmacology. So regarding this PG oriented chapter, so as it is PG oriented, we have to go as per the competency based, we'll follow that competency. So if we need to go for the uniformity for the entire book with various authors, I think there should be certain formats to be maintained that will give the uniformity as per my opinion.
Madam, the basic format, of course, we will be giving for writing each and every chapter. But if you will ask from the editor that they should provide the entire kind of the structure framework for the entire chapter, then the chapter can be written by the editor themselves.
No, no, not that, sir. Just I wanted to know how, what should be the basic format?
Yes, basic structure we will definitely communicate during the course
And
of
the
time.
number of pages that each one can be.
Number of pages can be given for each and every, but for each and every information, my suggestion would be, as all are the learned contributor, they should not look to the face of the editors and publisher for each and every information. Of course, when the book will come into the final shape, there will be a lot of scope for the improvement.
So we'll write on our own, we'll submit, then we'll go for the corrections.
There will be a lot of scope for the improvement. It will not be like that you are submitting the chapter in one go. We are saying that it's okay, it is done, and we are sending it to the publisher and it is done. It has to pass through several phases before going into the final shape.
Okay. So we get 45 days before submission. Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Sir,
Okay.
can I ask a
Thank
question?
you.
Sir, can I ask?
Go ahead. Single question from every contributor, please.
So
Yes.
let me introduce myself. I'm Dr. Surbhi Gupta. I'm professor and head in Department of Pharmacology, Subharti Medical College, Meerut. It is a private medical college. I just wanted to ask, supposing we are we want a figure from, supposing Goodman Gilman or Katzung or from any other good book. So can we write the source from where we are giving the diagram, and the illustrators or the artists from the publisher will redraw those diagram so that it is not looking like a copied one, but I just want, please throw light on the figures and the diagrams which how we can use.
यस मैम लाइन आर्ट डायग्राम्स जो आपके होंगे वो हमारे इन डिजाइन में रीड्रॉ होते हैं. जितने भी आप फिगर्स लाइन आर्ट्स देते हैं वो सब रीड्रॉ होते हैं बिकॉज दे आर मेड फ्रॉम हैंड्स. वी मेक इट.
My question is, supposing we don't want to draw, it is a bit complicated diagram, and we are giving you the reference. So, will you redraw it so that the copyright
यस
issue
मैम,
is not there?
आपको जो फिगर रीड्रॉ करानी है आप वो शेयर कर दीजिए, और साथ में क्या क्या चेंजेस चाहिए वो शेयर कर दीजिए. वी विल रीड्रॉ अकॉर्डिंग टू योर कमेंट्स.
Madam, during the entire process, editor shall be within touch of every contributor, and they will keep on guiding you. If it is exclusively from the standard textbook like Goodman Gilman, of course, you cannot copy and paste it in your chapter. You need to take permission, or if they are not allowing permission, or obviously such permission may not be feasible all the time. You can suggest to the publisher or editor, then they may help of solving these issues. Of course, as told by our colleague from publisher, Mr. Saxena, that there is always possibility to redrawn it by the publisher. But if you are thinking that something is important, you can mention, and it can be during the editorial process. We can take care of it before coming into final shape. Yes, further questions?
Hello.
Yes.
Good afternoon, everyone. Myself is Dr. Lekha. I am from PGI Chandigarh. So I want to congratulate all the publisher house and all the editors and all the contributors. So I think the publisher house will let us know with time how we have to make the manuscript. And because initial few chapters are not drug related, they are like introduction to just like drug development and different types of clinical trials, or a brief overview about the different types of clinical trials, good clinical practices, pharmacovigilance. So that will be the different chapters, not like the drug chapter. So that will, I think, the chapter specific some sorts of guidelines will be provided, or we can write from our side, and then according to your guidelines, a little bit modification or addition will be done at the later stages. For example, my chapter, I can say drug development from bench to bedside. So there will be a different outline of that this type of chapter. So that will be done by the author only, I think. What will be the
my suggestion would be, madam, that if you think that a particular piece of information can be better explained with a figure, you can
we can do
draw it with your hand, and you can send it to the publisher. They are having the artist who can redraw it professionally and then can send you for correction.
I think now
And that is the best. That is the best practice, because some more
pattern will be the same.
Yes,
Same pattern will follow. Otherwise, it will be different from different supply guidelines. The pattern should be the same.
Yes, and because some of the editor are also asking that can they copy from Lippincott Illustrated Pharmacology? So I feel this is not a good practice. Directly copying from
no, that should not be done actually.
Yes. You should not be done. Always draw it with your hand, and then you can send it to the publisher.
Actually, I think there are lots of software there. You can make your idea. So that will not be any copyright. You can image your own way of thinking of a particular things, and then you can. No, and that can be a little bit similar by the editor, by the publisher. They can do little bit similar type of figures or flow diagram for whole books. So that can be done at the later stage. So this will be from my side, and thank you, sir, for the meeting. So the date will start from today only, 45 days.
Yes.
Chalo, okay, bye, sir.
So, Mr. Prakash Krishnan, sir, Dr. Prakash Krishnan, you are having some query? Dr. Prakash Krishnan?
Yes, sir. Good evening, sir.
Yes, please introduce and your query.
Sir, I'm professor in HOD in Kerala, sir, Al Medical College. Sir, sometimes as many people are telling, we have idea, we have to put it into a line diagram or a flow chart. Some people are suggesting of writing, drawing in the hand or sending the reference to the publisher to edit. Can we also create it using some AI tools and then send it to the publisher? Like we'll have an idea, we can use the AI tool to create an illustration like a flow chart and then send them to the publisher also, rather than handwritten.
Priya Saxena will be able to.
We have tools like a notebook, Google, Canva, etc.
It is a good idea. Rather to draw with hands, you can use the AI tools to draw your imagination. That will betterly describe your imagination with AI tool. We will already redesigned it according to our standards. No issue in this.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
So I feel we are reaching to the conclusion of this meeting, and we are really very much thankful to the huge response and enthusiastic response of all the contributors for this potential project of the National Association of Pharmacology and Therapeutics. We are having very experienced editor in the form of the Dr. Kilnani sir, who is having vast experience in the field. Dr. Kilnani is probably one of the unique person among the pharmacology fraternity who is having the dual specialization. He is MD medicine and MD pharmacology. So we are having always will be having the guidance of Dr. Kilnani sir along with my help. Which will be available 24/7 for next 45 days. You can anytime you can reach me, you can call me, and we will start working very enthusiastically. With these words, I just want to continue to convey my sincere gratitude to our President, sir, Dr. Ganesh Dakle, sir, for joining us today. Our General Secretary, Dr. P.K. Sharma, sir, with the words of wisdom he has provided. Thank you very much for your encouragement, sir. And thank you, Dr. Kilnani, sir, for accepting the invitation of NPT to provide a leadership for this excellent project and very ambitious project. With these words, I am putting a stop of the further proceedings of these meetings. Thank you all. Long live NPT. Jai Hind.
Thank you all. Jai Hind.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you all. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir.
My suggestion would be that for all the practical purpose, we are keeping the WhatsApp group open, and you can always communicate through WhatsApp group also. Thank you all.
Kindly add me in that WhatsApp, sir.
Yes, I'm adding you. I'm adding you.
Sure, sir. Thank you, sir.
Jai Hind, sir. Okay, bye.
Jai
Jai
Hind,
sir.
Jai
Jai
Hind.
sir.
Hind. Jai Hind, Jai Hind. Long live NPT.
Thank you,
Bye,
sir.
everyone.
Best wishes.
Bye.
Mr. Himanshu sir, you can end the meeting now. Thank you.